7 sweet signs you both hide your love, but already feel it deep inside. A deep emotional love story in psychology. There are certain kinds of love that don't need to be shouted from rooftops or written in long confessions. There's a kind of love that exists quietly, that breathes between glances, between shy smiles, between the spaces of almost. Sometimes, the most powerful connection between two souls happens in silence, and you feel it. They feel it. But both of you hide it because it's too precious to risk, too deep to define. This is the story of that love, the one that grows underneath words, that hides behind gestures, that already lives in both your hearts. Let's journey through the 7 sweet signs you both hide your love, but already feel it deep inside. 1. The eyes, the first confession without words. It always begins with the eyes. The first time your eyes met, something inside you shifted. It wasn't attraction in the ordinary sense, it was recognition. Like you'd seen each other before, in another time, another life. Every time your eyes meet, there's a moment of electricity. But not the sharp kind, it's soft, warm, magnetic. The kind that pulls you closer without even moving an inch. Psychologists call it nonverbal synchrony. When two people feel a strong emotional bond, their eyes hold contact longer than usual. Their pupils dilate. Their facial muscles mirror each other. Their energy aligns. You've probably noticed it, how you both look away too quickly, as if afraid to get caught. And yet, you can't stop doing it. You look again, and again. Because the truth is, your eyes are doing what your hearts are too afraid to do, confess. The eyes never lie. And when two pairs of eyes hold that kind of connection, it's already love, whether you've spoken it or not. 2. The comfort of silence, where souls speak softly. It's easy to talk to people, but it's rare to be silent with someone and still feel completely understood. With this person, silence isn't awkward, it's peaceful. When you sit near them, you don't feel the need to perform, to impress, or to fill every second with chatter. You can just be. Maybe you're sitting together on a park bench, scrolling through your phones, saying nothing, but the energy feels complete. Or you walk side by side in quiet streets, feeling the rhythm of your steps match naturally. That's not coincidence. That's emotional resonance. When two souls connect deeply, silence becomes a language. You start to feel their emotions without words, sense their mood through presence alone. That's why it feels so comforting. Because your hearts are already in conversation, your minds just haven't caught up yet. So when you both sit quietly and still feel close, remember, it's not nothing happening. It's everything happening beneath the surface. 3. The little details you both remember. Love doesn't always show up through grand gestures. Sometimes it's hidden in memory. You remember the way they once said they love late-night rain. You remember their laugh, their tone, the exact words they said on a random Tuesday. And strangely, they remember too. They remember how you like your coffee. They remember your favorite color. They notice when you get a haircut, when your tone changes, when your smile seems a little forced. That's what psychologists call emotional attunement. When someone becomes important to us, our minds start storing details about them automatically, without trying. And when both of you do it, without ever admitting why, it means your hearts are already protecting each other's presence. That's how hidden love operates. It doesn't scream. It remembers. Every detail is a quiet, I care about you disguised as casual memory. 4. The awkwardness that gives you away. You've probably noticed how your energy changes when you're too close. You might be standing near each other, and suddenly your heart speeds up. Your breathing shifts. You start fidgeting with your hands, pretending you're calm. It's not nervousness, it's awareness. Your body knows what your words are hiding. That's because psychologically, when two people suppress their attraction, the tension doesn't disappear. It leaks out through subtle body language. You might laugh too quickly. Avoid eye contact after a compliment. step a little too far away to appear composed. But love has a funny way of betraying your control. The smallest touch, a brush of fingers, a shared glance, feels charged with emotion. You both notice it. You both pretend you didn't. That's not coincidence. That's love living quietly under the surface, trying to find a way to breathe. 5. The unspoken care, gentle protection without labels. When you care for someone secretly, your actions start to reveal it long before your words ever could. You notice when they're upset even before they say it. You check in without needing a reason. You defend them when someone speaks harshly. You celebrate their small victories quietly, as if their happiness belongs to you too. That's the 5th sweet sign. You both protect each other's emotions instinctively. Love, even hidden, always finds a way to express itself through kindness. You think you're being subtle, but your care always shows. You say take care with a little more warmth. You send that message at just the right time. You listen a little longer than you should. And when two people do that for each other, it's no longer one-sided. It's mutual protection, mutual affection, mutual tenderness. That's love, silent but sincere. 6. You feel their energy, even from miles away. This is the part science struggles to explain, but the heart understands perfectly. You think of them randomly, and moments later, your phone lights up with their name. You feel sad for no reason, only to discover later that they were struggling too. This is energetic resonance. Two people deeply connected emotionally often experience mirrored feelings. Their nervous systems literally begin to align over time. It's why some people say, I can feel when they miss me. Maybe you wake up one morning and feel an ache in your chest, like a memory tugging at your spirit. Maybe you dream about them when they're thinking of you. That's not fantasy, it's frequency. You're both tuned to the same emotional wavelength, even when you're apart. And while you might not speak, something inside both of you whispers, I'm still here. That's the quiet power of love. It defies logic, space, and silence. 7. The fear of losing what you already have. This is the most bittersweet sign of all. You both wait. You both hesitate. Because what if saying, I love you, changes everything? What if one of you gets scared and pulls away? What if the magic of what you share now, those little moments, that unspoken bond, gets lost in the noise of words? So you both stay quiet, caught between wanting more and not wanting to lose what you already have. You talk every day, but avoid the topic that matters most. You feel the love growing, but neither of you dares to touch it. And yet, that's also love. Because when you truly love someone, even silence feels like devotion. You'd rather wait quietly than risk breaking the connection. But here's the truth no one tells you. Love that's real will never disappear just because it's unspoken. It waits. It grows. It deepens. And one day, when your hearts are brave enough, it will rise to the surface. The hidden bond between you. If you recognize these signs, you're already part of something sacred. This isn't just attraction or fantasy, it's emotional intimacy without definition. It's the meeting of two souls that already know each other. You've both tried to rationalize it. You've both tried to hide it. But deep down, you both feel it. You think of them while making coffee. You smile when you see their name pop up. You feel safe, understood, seen, even when they don't say much. That's not imagination. That's connection. The spiritual psychology behind hidden love. From a psychological view, mutual hidden love is a blend of fear and vulnerability. You both sense the risk because your feelings are deep enough to hurt if things go wrong. That's why you stay quiet, not because you don't care, but because you care too much. It's emotional self-protection. You'd rather hide your love than lose the person altogether. But spiritually, it's more than fear. It's divine timing. Sometimes, two souls meet before they're ready. The universe lets them feel the bond first, so they can grow into the kind of people who can sustain it later. That's why everything feels half-finished right now. Because the story isn't over, it's just paused at the part where silence speaks louder than words. When love is hidden but real. When you both hide your feelings but can't stop caring. When you act normal but your hearts are anything but calm. When every good night feels like a small ache. That's how you know it's real. Real love doesn't always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it begins as a whisper, soft, uncertain, sacred. And maybe, right now, that's all it needs to be. You both already feel it. You both already love in silence. You both already belong to the same invisible story. And one day, when life aligns, your eyes will meet again, without hesitation, without fear, and everything you've been hiding will finally find its voice. Until then, love will live quietly between your souls. Dizzy final reflection. If your heart recognized this story, maybe it's because you're living it. Maybe there's someone out there who feels the same but hides it just like you do. Someone who smiles when you appear. Someone who replays your conversations. Someone who wishes they could say what their heart whispers every day. Love like this is rare. It's fragile, pure, and timeless. So even if it's hidden, even if unspoken, cherish it. Because few people ever experience something so beautiful that even silence becomes love's language. And perhaps, that's the sweetest sign of all. Dove, you both already feel it deep inside, you just haven't said it yet. But love already knows. Subscribe now to Psych Secrets and be part of a journey where every video inspires you to see life with a new perspective.